In this video, we leave Quebec City and we're going northeast, and I'll show you here. We have to take a little ferry across here, a little river that leads into the St. Lawrence River. We continue to Grandes Bergeronnes. And this is the photo of the campground, Paradis Marin. Thank you to the Canadian couple who invited us to that campground. We had another wonderful time sitting at your campfire. We enjoyed your company so much. They told us about this waterfall and we were driving right by it, so got to stop. And it's in Parc de Chute, and it's called the Montmorency waterfall. I have to laugh. I hope my French isn't too bad. I think I read this is 84 meters high, and you see the entire, oh my goodness, that wide upper falls there, and all the people lined up on that bridge. That is really big. Look at all these steps.
It's over 400.
Over 400?
Yeah,
oh. Oh, look at that. But the other people that take the... I thought that they started over here on the left, Daniel.
yeah, they take the tram up.
Oh, when you get off the tram, you get off here. And then walk over the to the bridge. Such beautiful scenery on the ride up. Just fabulous. This is the end of the road, so I believe that's a free ferry that takes us over there to the other side where the highway continues. So according to the map, we're at the Baie-Sainte-Catherine. Well, we don't have to go back the same way we came. We're going to take another ferry tomorrow from our campground and be able to go right over to the other side of the St. Lawrence River and then continue on to New Brunswick. We have arrived at Paradis Marin. Looks like it actually is an old farm. turned into a campground.
You should go up there.
Well, I think we just have to wait for our turn. Is that why he's just stopped there?
I think he's in the building.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should get out. We're right on the St. Lawrence River. A lot of people are already out watching for the whales. This is our little site, our picnic table. How often do you get a view like that? Just wonderful. This is what it looked like when we came out of the van. That's where our facilities are. Our campsite. And everybody's pretty close to each other. Everybody's looking for sightings of whales. This is our setup for breakfast. Scrambled eggs. Coffee cups are out. The toaster, he set up a little table. Heating up the water for coffee on the induction stove. And look what I found at the grocery store. Wild blueberries. A little bit. It's going to be fun to eat those. And, of course, our view. Still waiting to see a whale. I missed the one that Daniel saw. I think this was a porpoise. So nice to have met you. Safe travels on all your adventures. Crossing the Saguenay River that goes into the St. Lawrence River. So this is a very short ferry ride just across this little river. Standing outside of our van on the ferry. Here's the view. What did you see over there? Little sailboats.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain and his crew wish to welcome you on board. Here are the safety guidelines to follow during your crossing.
That sailboat.
Attention. For safety reasons, when maneuvering at the dock, it is forbidden to stay near the access gate and on the stairs. We ask that you identify the life jacket locations indicated by green and white pictograms.
Here is where we have a wait now to get on the other ferry that crosses the St. Lawrence River. And that saves us a lot of miles from going all around. This is our ferry arriving. 12 miles across. So we think it's about a 45-minute ferry ride. So you can see the rope there. It's right there. They're being pulled around. As he moves forward, I suppose it's just tightening up that rope. So. We have a 2 p.m. time. And is that a half an hour from now, Daniel?
45 minutes.
Oh, 45 minutes, yes, before we board. Welcome to New Brunswick, the last Canadian province we'll be in, because we are heading to Acadia National Park in Maine. Right now we're stopping Tim Hortons for coffee. We left in the dark, had a very quiet place to spend the night. Given the location by an information person. So it didn't cost us anything. Alongside a beautiful lake.
So go and get a morning brew.
Yeah, we already ate a little for breakfast, but we just didn't bring out the induction stove to warm up water for coffee. The landscape in New Brunswick is just fantastic. Hills all over. Everything is tree covered. Beautiful scenery here. We decided to go down to St. John, New Brunswick, which is on the Bay of Fundy. We might do some whale watching there. So that's the plan now, instead of going directly to Acadia National Park, Maine. We'll stay in New Brunswick today. Well, going down the highway, we saw a sign about the longest covered bridge in the world. 1,282 feet. I need to get a side view. I think I can get that up here. We parked our van up on the side here.
Go and take a look at it.
Now this is still being used. Cars can come through here at any time. So that's why they have the walkway over here. We'll walk down here. We have a good view of the river. It's so long that you just see a little light opening. have entered St. John, New Brunswick, and we've walked here. We're going over to a platform to see Reversing Falls, St. John, New Brunswick. The current doesn't seem to be doing too much right now. It's, you know, just a little bit, but on this poster, it shows how it can really be
It goes back out.
rushing at times. Yeah, so that's, when would that happen?
Low tide.
At low tide.
Oh, it's up.
Then it would be it would be going this way. It would be reversing.
Low tide. We found a real nice place for lunch today. It's just right above the Reversing Falls Park here in St. John, and up high we can see the whole. I think this is part of the Bay of Fundy or something. The waterway here. So quite the view.
It is a high spot. So this is a park up here. We found a picnic table and eating our lunch. So we were standing on this side of the bridge and the water was going this way under the bridge. And just since we've eaten our lunch up here, we've noticed that down here, it's already going this way, the tide. Now I'll zoom in and you can see the rapids and the water is, that's why it's called the Reversing Falls Rapids. Different times of the days when it's flowing, it reverses. And then to see it, to think that we just saw the reversing of it. We made it down to New Brunswick, to a city called St. John. We are now at a dead end. It's a public place, but it's a dead end street. And we got permission to overnight here. So right now
We're facing the Bay of Fundy. We're watching the tide roll in. We're ready to spend the evening here.
So I have taken pictures because this bay that's slowly filling up with water, and I've taken before pictures and I'll take after pictures. Well, we missed the high tide. That would have been when we were sleeping, I believe about 11 p.m. But it comes and goes every 6 hours. So by the time we got up this morning, it already was low again. But I think we're going to visit St. Andrews today. And I'm sure that we'll get someplace along a bay to see the high tide. So that's... I was just going to walk down there. A couple came along and they were looking for broken glass that gets real smooth by the currents, and another person was looking for seashells. Run into. Here we were just driving to St. Andrews and came across the little village called St. George. We were driving, going down to the water, following some ferry sign. Really, I was looking for a restroom, but St. George didn't have any businesses in it. And then we came across this ferry crossing, and out of curiosity, we find out that they go to, Daniel talked to the man, Deer Island. And it runs every half hour, so we're just gonna take the trip over there and see what is on the island and come back every half hour. It's easy to just spend a little time there. Next time, look for more adventures and something I've wanted to do for years, go on a whale watch. Where are we gonna sit? Oh, look at that. We were told to dress warm, so we're all set. This is where we were. We camped, crossed the river on the short ferry, came down, crossed the St. Lawrence River, drove into New Brunswick, first went down to St. John, and then St. Andrews, and then eventually into Maine, Acadia National Park, and on. I just wanted to give you the locations according to the United States, how close we are to Maine now.